So Leighton is going to be demonstrating how to passage free-to-free IPS cells using edta. So we passage IPS ideally when they're about 70% confluent. So you should be checking the morphology of your cells every day to judge this. So the first thing you need to do is make up a 0.5 millimolar edta stock from the 0.5 molar stock. And we keep the main stock bottle allocated into falcon tubes to prevent crystallization in the main bottle. You also need to make sure you've got a vitronectin coated plate ready for the day that you intend to passage. So Leighton is now diluting the edta in PBS. So the first thing to do is to aspirate the media from the surface of the cells. As we are only going to be passaging from one well, he's only aspirating from one of the wells of the 6-well plate. The next thing to do is to wash all traces of media off from the well using PBS. And ensure that the PBS is covering the whole well by rocking the plate side to side. Now he is aspirating the PBS. And the next thing to do is to add 1 ml of your 0.5 millimolar edta to the well that you are passaging. So the edta should be incubated at 37 degrees for approximately 3 to 5 minutes. But it's important that you check whether the cells are ready after about 3 minutes by observing them under a microscope. While the plate is incubating, you can prepare the new vitronectin plate. So aspirate the vitronectin from the surface and then add 1 ml of E8 to each well. So after your cells have been incubating for about 3 minutes, if you take them out and observe them under the microscope, they should look something like this, with these bright halos around the colonies. If you compare this to a well that has not had edta on, the difference is very noticeable. So once your cells have been incubating for 3 minutes and you're confident that they're ready and had enough time, you need to aspirate the edta from the surface of the cells. And then immediately add E8 media to wash the cells off the plate. You should be able to visibly see the colonies detaching at this point. So allocate this into a falcon tube and then dilute according to the split ratio that you have decided on. So we've decided to do a 1:6 split ratio for these cells. So for that reason, Leighton's going to add a further 3 mils to make a 1:6 split ratio. So he's taken the entire volume of 6 mils and is now allocating 1 mil into each of the prepared 6 wells on the plate. Ensure you agitate the plate to make sure that the colonies are distributed evenly, and then transfer it back into the incubator.